So I've seen a lot of people are still struggling with Swiggy API. So I'll be sharing a GitHub link for that. This is the link and where I've created a branch called Swiggy API. So I'll show you how to run from that point of uh, from that point where you are actually struggling. So just copy and we'll clone my repo here. It's very easy and it will start working straight away as API is very dynamic and it's keep on changing. So yeah, let's just do it. See, git clone. So I just clone my repo here. So I will open that directory now. Projects, Swiggy API, Namaste React, open. And all you have to do is to go to that branch. So I'll check first of all what branches we have. Now we need to go to Swiggy API, check out. So as you can see, we have moved switch to that Swiggy API, and now I will do npm install, and I've created a basically script to start server. You can also run npx parcel index.html, or I like to do this way. I'll straight away run npm run start server. So it's running on this port. So we'll try to access and see what error we got, and we'll solve it straight away. So it says unable to fetch. Have a look. We also need to enable CORS also. So yeah, it's a CORS blocked error. So I'll just enable it. And now that error is gone, it is giving us some error related to list, which is on body.js. So I'll quickly go to body.js, and I'm still using rest list here. I'll try to remove it, save it. It still says, I think all of you are getting this error, cannot read properties of undefined map. So which is coming here, but here I have also console the API data. This is the link, or I'll show you what else you can do. We'll go to my video that I've created earlier. I'll show you that that link is working perfectly. So let's just say this is the API I would like to use. If you can see, data is here. I'll straight away use this link and show you how it works. So whenever you're working with dynamic APIs, it will be very dynamic in nature. Doesn't matter what project are you working on. So you have to basically debug a lot, like Akshay has explained all the time, and that's the same thing I did. Now you can see I've taken this link from my previous video, which I've given that it is working fine. Let's see what changes it brings. It says fail to fetch. It's because of the CORS. That's totally okay. Allow CORS, and I'll use this copy, paste it. Now it's still giving error, cannot read properties. So what we'll do, we'll go to console, and here you can see I've console that API data we received. So we'll try to debug that. So here, whatever you see inside data, we have cards, and we have 11 type of cards. So here I'm assessing those 11 type of cards. Out of 11, in one we have the data that we need to render. So that's the only problem you guys are facing with this repo. Only you have to change this value. We need to find where the cards is being listed. I've also added a comment. You have to make change only in line 79 in cards I, where I is keep changing in above API from 0 to 11. So now see it will work magically. We need to find where our data is. So grid widget we got, right? So I think we have here, like, see, I'm accessing the grid elements and info with style. Info, see, card, grid elements, info with style, restaurants. See, last time it was working on number 3, now it has appeared on 0. Let's just update it and see the magic. Okay, we still having some error. I'll again save it. Error, and like I said, API is itself very dynamic, so we'll try to debug a bit. So out of these 12 cards we have the data. So basically grid widget supposed to work like here. If 0 is not working, we'll look into some other place if we can find grid widget. Yeah, this also have grid widgets, card, grid elements, info with style, and restaurants. So it also has all the values, but it has 5. That's fine. We just try to render this one. So it appears at value 1. Let's just change it to value 1 and save it. See, the data is coming now. So it's actually not in our hands. So out of these 12, like it says, it's a config driven API. So that grid element position keeps on changes. So currently it's coming at 1. If it's not working at 1, it must be at some other value, maybe 2 or 3. And once you change it, it will start working. Basically, you will understand the concept how the data is being listed. I hope this is helpful. If you still face any issue, please comment down in the video. I'm also linking my this GitHub link, so you can follow the steps what I've shown you from the start. Thank you so much.